All right, cool. So in this video, I'm just going to quickly go through what you need on your store to set up Google Shopping. And then I'm also going to go through compliance because Google Shopping won't let you run ads unless you have a bunch of pages and like a contact us page and stuff, right? So firstly, I'll just go through this quickly. So Google Shopping works on both niche stores and general stores, right? So a general store is basically a store where there's just like a random bunch of products, right? It's not confined to one niche. I recommend, if you don't have a store set up, I recommend just start with a general store. So you're not confined to testing products in one single niche. This here is an example of a general store, planb.gift. Like they sell products in like a bunch of different niches. They sell like rings, gadgets, kitchen products. So this is the kind of store that I recommend you run. But yeah, Google Shopping does work on niche stores. It works really well on niche stores. If you have a niche store, that's completely fine as well. But if you're just starting out, start up with a general store. Use Shopify. Don't use WooCommerce or don't use like BigCommerce or any other e-commerce platform. Shopify is the easiest. I've got a link to a Shopify trial in the description of this. The theme that I recommend is Shoptimized. I've got a link to that as well. I use Shoptimized on my general stores. I've tested a bunch of other themes. It's easily the highest converting theme that I've tested. It works well for Google Shopping, and it's a good theme because you don't have to waste money using like separate apps, right? So like it's got features built into it. You should buy a domain, right? Don't use this like myshopify.com. You need to buy a domain and make sure it's .com. Don't buy like .org, .us or something like that. And then you also want to go and set up email hosting. So I recommend going with Zoho. So just go to zoho.com and sign up for email hosting. So say if your store name was like trendypalace.com, right? You'd want an email that was say like info@trendypalace.com, right? So for example, info@trendypalace.com. And then you want this to be like your customer support email. Right, so in order to be compliant on Google Shopping, we need to generate a refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, and then we need to create these as standalone pages, right? So what you do is you just go into settings, then you go into checkout, come down here, and just generate sample refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service, right? We want to go save, and then we want to create these as standalone pages, right? So I'm going to open online store pages in a new tab, and I'm going to go back to, and this is where we're going to copy and paste in into the standalone pages, right? So we want to go add page. So we'll call this refund policy, and we just want to go in here, select all of this, put it in here, and go save. Then we want to duplicate this page and call it, we'll do privacy policy for this. So we'll duplicate that page, and we'll take out that information and put in our privacy policy information. Go save. I think it has saved. Yep, and then we will duplicate this page and we'll call it terms of service. Duplicate, and then I'm going to copy the terms of service into here. And then hit save. So then if we go back to pages, we've got terms of service, refund, and privacy policy. So it looks like the refund policy text is the same as the privacy policy, which is just my mistake. So I'm just going to go back in here and put the refund policy in here. Just correct this. And then go save. Now we want to create one more page, which is the contact us page. And the thing about the contact us page is that it needs to have an email address, right? Looking back here, we've created that support email address, so you want that. And the second thing is that you either need a physical address or a phone number, right? So what I recommend doing, this is what I've done, is go to Viabox, especially if you're overseas. If you live in the US, you can do this as well, but Viabox allows you to create a free virtual address. It's like a PO address. So yeah, I've just signed up for free for Viabox, and they give you like a PO address. And that PO address is fine to use as your physical address. When I run ads, Google Shopping accept that. But you can also use a phone number as well. There's a few services that offer free US phone numbers. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will leave a link to it in the description. So US phone number. But yeah, I recommend just going with Viabox because the US phone number will cost you, I think, like a little bit of money, whereas Viabox is free. So what you want to do now, we'll go back to contact us. All you want to do is copy and paste this text in. So if you have any questions, please contact us at whatever the support email is, because you want your support email there. And then you can say all inquiries are responded to within 24 hours on business days. And then our address is whatever the Viabox address is. So put your address here. And we'll go save. So now we've got all our compliant pages here. But we also now need to put these compliant pages on our website. So we need to create a menu with these links in the menu, right? So to do that, we come to navigation. There should be footer menu or main menu. So in the footer menu, we can just change it up here. We just want to go add menu item, click pages, contact us, add. We're just going to add in the pages now. Pages, privacy policy. Refund policy. In terms of service. Cool. And then we'll just go save menu, right? If we go to our site, we should see, these links on the footer here. So if these links haven't appeared in your footer, then you just need to go into your theme, right? So you just need to go into themes, go customize theme. And if you're using Shoptimize, there'll be like a section here for the footer, and all you got to do is change the primary menu here. So you just change it to your footer menu and then go save, but it should be already there. So now we have a compliant site where we can run Google Ads. Cool, so that is it for this video, and I'll leave these links in the bottom of the description here for you to use, and this text as well.